Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Yoga Unity class. I'm grateful for having this opportunity to spend some time with all of you and practice with all of you, take care of ourselves, and send love to ourselves and to the universe. Through us, it goes all the way up to the universe, to the entire universe. The topic for today's class is we are powerful creators. Each one of us creates their own reality, and how we choose to treat ourselves and others, we create what we experience. So we have choices every single moment. Do we choose to be in alignment with our hearts? Do we choose to speak from our hearts, act from our hearts, express through our hearts, or we choose to listen to the ego mind and create through that? So what we create is what we experience. And we are provided with all these opportunities every single moment to learn, to evolve, and transform from within. We're all divine beings, powerful beings, who are here to create an experience. In order to create the best version of ourselves, to be the best version of ourselves, we need to start learning and listening to our hearts. When we understand that how we treat others is actually how we treat ourselves, we actually understand these universal laws that by forgiving ourselves and by forgiving others, it's the same as when you forgive others is the same as you're forgiving yourself, because we're all coming from that whole, from the one, and we're just experiencing different things. We're all in different shapes and forms and bodies, but eventually we go back all to the one. So while right now, while we are in these bodies, we need to start learning how to take good care of ourselves and create this wonderful world, not only for ourselves, but for others as well. It's about helping, supporting, about creating this new reality for everyone. It's providing our best service so that we create this wonderful world for everyone. We're social beings, we can't live without each other, and we need to learn how to support and help each other. And in order to start treating others in that way, we need to learn how it all works and how powerful each one of us is. And through experiencing the reality within, we learn how the external reality works. So it's all about bringing the focus inward, working with ourselves, transforming from within, and then we see how the world around us transforms. So today, what we're going to focus on is, how do you want to treat others? Do you want to be forgiving? Do you want to be loving? Do you want to be kind? Do you want to be compassionate? So these are all of the skills that you're going to practice today throughout today's practice to yourself. So if I choose to treat others with love and kindness, then this is how I would like to treat myself, so I can experience and know what it is. So I want to share love with others, but first of all, I have to experience what love is. If I want to treat others in a compassionate way, then first I need to experience that myself. What is it to be a compassionate human being? So the focus is understanding that each one of us is a powerful creator, and the choices that we make every single moment affects the whole, is going to lead us to the next level of awakening. and on that path of light and love. So the focus is, how do I approach, how do I choose to treat myself? And if your choice is love, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance, understanding, patience, then this is what I'd like to invite you to practice today. All of this for yourself. And this is how we discover these universal laws, and we understand that by treating others in that particular way, we are actually treating ourselves that particular way. So if I choose to be loving and compassionate with others, this is actually how I'm treating myself. Because if I'm sending love to others, this is what comes back to me. And if I'm doing it 100% from my heart, then that's what I attract in my life. And what others make a choice to do, that's their free will, then that's reflecting back to them. So let's leave everybody to create for themselves, but just keep in mind that we're all creators and we experience our own reality based on our choices. So let's begin the practice today. We will start lying on the mat. And from there, I'll guide you. Thanks again for joining me. Let's do it together one more time. So, lying on the mat, you can just extend your legs, allow your feet to drop in opposite directions. If you wish, you may keep your arms bent at the elbows by your side, and if you feel like bringing them closer to your ears and grab your hands, interlace fingers, whatever works for you, you'll feel it differently in your body. And for a moment, I just wanted to, I want to invite you to close your eyes and just be here. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. And let's drop everything that's about the past. And let's drop everything that's about the future and just be here for yourself. Since we create this present moment, it's very important to be aware of our actions, thoughts, since this is what we create in the next moment. So if I want to create peace within, as I want to live in a peaceful world, and I want to create love within, since I want to create and live in a loving world, then this will be my focus. What do I create within myself? And what is the energy that I'm sending out to the universe? Because the whole experiences, through my experiences, through me. And in order to unlock all of my potentials, I need to start bringing my attention more and more inwards and understand who I truly am and speak from my heart, act from my heart, think from my heart. And this will reveal a whole new world in alignment, in union with my heart. And now I invite you to relax your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your belly, your hips. Relax your buttocks. Relax your lower back. Relax your upper back and chest. Relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands, fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your chin, your jaw, your mouth and tongue. Relax your nose, your cheeks, your eyes and eyelids. Relax your forehead. Relax your entire head and your whole body. Relaxing the whole body. And now what we're going to do is bring the arms overhead and give yourself a nice stretch. So the legs and the arms are moving in the opposite directions. And I invite you to bring both of your arms and legs over to the right side and be in a banana crescent shape. And just rest here for a moment. You may keep your eyes closed if you wish. Just breathe in and out through your nose and notice any feelings, sensations which arise in your body. And from here, bring the body back to center and over to your other side. Pause there for a moment, listen to your body, and notice how it feels in your body. Back to center, and on the next inhale, we're going to lift both arms and legs. Your head is on the mat, and if you can grab your shins or knees. And as you exhale, your arms and legs move back down to the ground. Inhale, lift both arms and legs and reach for your legs. If you can't reach, that's okay. Exhale, lower down. Let's do a few more movements with the breath. Inhale, lift and reach, and exhale down. Keep moving up. Breath in and exhale down. And let's do one more time. Lift and reach and release. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Place your hands with fingers interlaced on top of your shin. Bring the head or the nose towards your knee. Keep breathing as you hold this pose. You may keep your eyes closed if you wish. Your knees moving towards your chest, towards your nose, and they may even touch. Release this leg, head on the mat. Inhale, left knee moves towards the chest, fingers interlaced, and your nose moves towards your knee. Keep breathing. Holding the pose, but not the breath. And release. Bring your knees towards your chest and slowly bring your legs to the left, your arms to the right. Nice twist. And then legs back to center and over to the right and arms to the left. Knees to center and over to the left. Waking up the body back to center and arms to the left, legs to the right. One more time. Legs to the left, arms to the right. Twisting the spine with awareness, moving. And once your arms go to the left and legs to the right, back to center. Give yourself a hug, and you can rock from side to side to massage your spine. Roll over to one side, doesn't matter which one. Place your bottom arm under your head. And eventually find your way to seated with your legs crossed, and let's set the intention for today's practice. Palms in front of your heart center. And before we set the intention, we will chant Om 3 times. Inhale and exhale together. Inhale, and then we prepare to chant. And let's begin the practice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, preparing to chant. Inhale together. Inhale together. Observe for a moment. Let's set the intention for today's practice. I'm a powerful creator, and I choose to be kind, compassionate, and loving with others. But in order to treat others that way, I first practice this with myself. I choose to be kind, compassionate, and loving to myself. So we're practicing in this class all of these skills that we would like to share with others, but first we practice and experience them on ourselves. I choose to be kind, compassionate, loving, and whatever else you'd like to add to that list. You are the creator. So today in this practice, we focus on ourselves, we treat ourselves with forgiveness, compassion, understanding. That's my compassionate choice today. That's my choice. I choose to create with my heart, listen to my heart, and be 100% here for myself. I choose to treat others the same way I choose to treat myself. That's my choice today. Inhale, arms up, look up. Interlace fingers, index fingers pointing up, arms to the left. Inhale, back to center and over to the other side. Inhale, arms up, and this time as you go over to the left, you may release your left hand, place it on the mat, and look up. Inhale, both arms up, exhale over to your right. Breath in, both arms up, twist over to the left, gaze above the left arm. You may rest your right hand on top of the left knee. Inhale, arms up, twist over to the other side, gaze above the right arm. Inhale, arms up, exhale, hands right in front of you. Start walking the hands away, away, away. Your sitting bones are on the mat. Relax the head, stretch your back. From here, walk your hands over to the left and listen to your body. Your body will tell you when to stop. Keep going. Keep moving, keep breathing, relax the head. Inhale, back to center and over to the other side. Inhale, back to center and walk the hands towards yourself. Interlace the fingers behind your back, open your heart, lift your arms back up, high up. Relax your arms, roll your shoulders. One direction and opposite. Relax the shoulders, bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, bring the head to the front, slow movement, and to the right. And you may notice some interesting sensations. Head back up and over to the left. Reverse direction, moving with awareness. And whatever choices you made for today's class, how do you want to treat others? First, treat in that particular way yourself, because how you treat others is how you actually treat yourself. Bring the back backwards, chest forward, back and to the front. Exhale back, inhale to the front. Keep moving at your own pace. You share a smile, you receive a smile. You share from your heart, you feel good within. You do what you love, you feel happy from within. You create what you experience. And back to center. Bring the body to the left, front, right, back. Keep moving in this direction. And you may express gratitude to yourself for taking this time to practice reverse direction. You're taking care of yourself, practicing, and being here for yourself. And back to center. Place your right arm right in front of you, and using your left hand, start bringing your arm over to the left. Release this arm, and let's place the left arm in front of us, and using the right hand, let's bring the arm slightly by pulsing over to the right. And release. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to extend the right leg first. And using your index and middle finger, grab your big toe, and with the left arm up, slowly start moving down towards your leg. Keep moving down and down. Lower yourself. And inhale, both arms up. Left hand on the mat. Start lifting your hips off the mat and open up towards the ceiling. And look up. As we exhale, lower down. And switch legs. This time with the index in the middle of your left hand, reach for your big toe, lift the opposite arm up and lower down. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Keep breathing. You may hold the pose. And slowly release the side as you place the right hand on the mat and lift your arm up, lift your hips, lift the left arm and look up. And release the side as well. Extend both of your legs. On the next inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, reach for your big toes or ankles or shins. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. You may interlace the fingers behind your feet. Relax the head. Or just grab your ankles or shins, whatever works for you. And keep moving down. You may even rest your hands on the mat. So you're moving from the hips forward and down, forward and down. Relax the head. On the next inhale, lift both of your arms up, and exhale, place the hands right behind your hips. Open your heart and look up. And now there is an option, if you wish, to lift your hips off the mat and feet on the mat and look up. And release. Roll over to one side and find your way to table pose. So how did you choose to treat yourself? What is your compassionate choice today? How do you choose to treat yourself? And then you know what you're sharing with others and what others are experiencing and what you're creating. So on the next inhale, we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. We're going to lift the tailbone, lift the head and look up. And as we exhale, arch in the back. Breath in, look up. And exhale, arch in the back. Look up. And exhale. Let's do one more round. And exhale. And back to neutral spine position. On the next inhale, we're going to lift the left arm and the right leg. Keep them parallel to the floor for now. Keep breathing, and that will help you with the balance. And as we exhale, so take a breath in, and as you exhale, bend your leg and arm and bring them to the side. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left arm to the left or right leg to the right. And if possible, keep them parallel to the floor. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to the side. Lengthening and to the side. And last time. And to the side. And release. Right arm, left leg. Breathing in and out. And exhale, right arm to the right, left leg to the side. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to the side. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to the side. Inhale to lengthen, and to the side. Lengthening and releasing. Puppy stretch is the next one. Bring the hips back and start walking your feet away from you, walking your hands away from you. Puppy stretch, and your chest is moving down. You may rest your chin or forehead on the mat and breathe. Opening the heart center for yourself. I choose to be loving with myself, and this is how I choose to treat others. I choose to create peace within, so I respond in a peaceful way. I choose to be compassionate with myself, and I choose to treat others in a compassionate way. I choose to forgive myself, and I forgive others. I understand that I'm the creator of my reality. Inhale, walk the hands back to center. Tuck the toes in and sit on your heels. You always have the option to lift your buttocks off your heels or simply rest the top of the feet on the mat. So let's begin with eagle arms. Right arm under the left arm, either with the back of the hands or palms facing, gaze right in front of you, elbows and shoulders aligned. Breathe. And now switch your arms, left arm under the right arm, either in the back of the hands or palms facing. I choose to be kind with myself, so when I notice that I need to change, I'm listening to my body. I choose to listen to my body, and if I need to change the pose so that it suits my needs, I understand that I'm free to do so. It's my free will. And slowly release your hands, palms on the mat, lift your toes, and observe. And now you may tap your toes or feet and let them rest and relax on the mat. And let's stretch the wrist a little bit. So the right hand is moving clockwise and the fingers are pointing towards your knee, right knee. So right hand moving clockwise and the fingers are pointing towards your knee. Left hand is moving counterclockwise and your fingers are pointing towards your knee. So for some of us, this might be enough of a stretch. If you wish to slowly start bringing your hips back, that will allow for a deeper stretch, but you may not. You may feel that this is not good for your body. So please listen to your body and do what feels fine for you right now. And now we're going to slowly release each hand. So first, very slowly, bring the left hand and the right hand back to their initial position. We're going to continue with downward dog. Bring the hips back and find your way to downward dog. First, downward dog. Let's walk the dog as we lift the heels up and down, up and down, up and down. Walking the dog as we bending the knees. And from this position, we're going to walk the feet to the front and find our way to halfway lift. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat. Inhale all the way up to standing. As you exhale, palms to heart center, close your eyes. Notice how you feel. And notice what you created for yourself. How do you feel? Open your eyes. And let's do our first sun salutation. On the next inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat and step back to plank. From plank, knees, top of the feet on the mat, bring the hips back and find your way to baby cobra. If you wish, you may bend your arms at the elbows and lift your arms and legs off the mat. Keep breathing. As you exhale, release the pose and find your way to table and then downward dog. I invite you to lift the right leg back up, high up, bend it at the knee and bring it over to the left side as you're stretching the right side of your body. Release the foot, place it on the mat. Left leg back, bend it at the knee and over to the right side. And release the foot. On the next inhale, gaze to the front, then right leg back up, high up. As you exhale, knee and nose move towards each other. Kick the leg back, look to the front, and knee and nose move towards each other. Kick the leg back, and look to the front, and knee and nose touch. And last time, and reach, and release. Let's pause here for a moment in downward dog. And next time, we're going to lift the left leg back up, high up, and knee and nose moving towards each other. Kick the leg back, and knee and nose touch. Kick the leg back, and knee and nose touch. Let's do it a few more times. Keep moving, and be aware of what you're creating inside. And last time, kick the leg back, and knee and nose touching. And going into child's pose, separate your knees, toes touching. You're sitting on your heels, arms either extended, or you may rest your forehead on top of your forearms. Rest in child's pose, and one more time, acknowledge what you created within you. How do you feel? Notice how it feels right now. If you feel warm, if you feel stretched, if you feel good about yourself, express gratitude to yourself. Treat yourself in a loving, compassionate way, aligned with your heart. And while we are in child's pose, let's notice what's happening inside of us. Find your way to table pose and from table pose, ready for our for downward dog and for our first low lunge. Kick the right leg back and place the right foot in between the hands, left knee on the mat, and we're going to lift both arms up. You may be looking up if you wish, or right in front of you. As you exhale, hands on the mat, tips of the fingers on the mat, bring the hips back, straighten the front leg. Bend your leg at the knee. One more time, lift your arms up. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat, bring the hips back, straighten the leg. Let's do a few more movements. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat, straighten the leg. Bend your leg at the knee, lift your arms up. And last time, exhale, hands on the mat, straighten your leg. And this time we're going to hold a little bit more and breathe. Bend your leg at the knee, hands on the mat, step back to downward dog. Left leg back, left foot in between the hands, right knee on the mat, arms up. Gaze up if you wish. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat. Bring the hips back, straighten the leg. Bend your leg at the knee, lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, keep moving at your own pace, straightening and lifting. Breathing and moving, going with the flow. I choose to be kind and caring. I choose to be loving and understanding. I choose to be accepting and forgiving. I'm a powerful creator. Last time, and next time you place your hands on the mat, bring the straighten your leg and hold the pose. Keep breathing. Bend your leg, hands on the mat, and downward dog. Walk the feet to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, tips of the fingers on the mat, the head is pointing down. Relax the head, hold the pose. If you need to straighten a little bit your legs, and notice what's activating. Where do you feel the stretch right now? Inhale, arms up, palms to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice your balance. Open your eyes, lift your arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat and step back to plank. From here, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale into deeper expression of cobra, being aware of the lower back. Press the hands down and find your way to downward dog. Crescent lunge, arm the right leg back and right foot in between the hands. This time, let's keep the left knee off the mat. If that's not an option, you always have a choice to place it on the mat. Remember, you are a creator. You're a powerful creator. How do you choose to treat yourself? And this will definitely affect how you treat others. Because you fully understand that what you create for others, how you treat others, affects you directly. The energy you send out is what you experience within. If I choose to hate others, if I choose not to forgive others, that's what I store inside of me. But if I choose to be kind and forgiving, then I'm sending this loving energy out, and that's healing me from within and transforming me from within and creating a new reality for myself. Palms to heart center. You may twist over to the right side and then over. Deepen the breath over to the left side. Let's do it one more time. Over to the right and to the left. Keep breathing. And back to center. Hands on the mat. Step back to downward dog. Left leg back up, high up. Left foot in between the hands. Arms up. If you need to lower down, go ahead and do so. Breathe. Palms to heart center, and let's twist first of all to the left, keeping the elbows aligned, and over to the right. Deep breathing. If you need to rest your right knee on the mat, go ahead and do so. Same movement, one side and opposite side, and back to hands to center. Hands on the mat and step back to downward dog. Right leg back up, high up, and right knee behind the right wrist, pigeon pose. Gaze right in front, open your heart. Maybe looking up if you wish. How do I feel when I take care of myself? Do I feel happy? Do I feel warm? Or I feel something else, wherever that is, acknowledge. And very slowly, you lower your forearms, rest your forehead on top of your hands, and relax here. Keep breathing. Notice how you're feeling, what's happening inside of you, where do you feel the stretch? And on the next inhale, we're going to place the hands on the mat, or tips of the fingers on the mat, with the option to bend your left leg at the knee and reach with the left hand and look above your left arm. If this doesn't work, that's okay. Just keep both hands on the mat. Release the hands, place them on the mat, step back to downward dog. Left leg back up, high up, and left knee behind the left wrist. Pigeon pose on the other side. Remember your options from previous classes. You may rest your left hip on the mat on top of a yoga block, or just keep your hip lifted. Look right in front of you. So what is my choice? I choose to open my heart for myself. And eventually I'll open my heart for others as well. Lower your forearms. Rest your forehead on top of your hands and keep breathing. When we are aligned with our hearts, when we connect and create with our hearts, problems, issues, challenges resolve in a way that is in alignment with our heart, in a peaceful, happy way for everyone. That's the beauty of creating with the heart. Nobody is harmed. And the most peaceful solution is found. So let's choose to create with our heart. Let's choose to be loving and compassionate with everyone. And this comes back to us. On the next inhale, lift your forehead, hands on the mat. Bend your right leg at the knee and reach with the right hand to your right foot. Gaze above the right arm. Release the side and find your way to downward dog. This time, walk the hands back, backwards, 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 until you can reach your ankles or feet, your toes, or your ankles. And on the next inhale, lift your arms up. And palms to heart center, close your eyes for a moment. Open your eyes, and let's use the long side of the yoga mat. If you feel like moving a little bit your hips, one way, opposite way. And this time, so we're going to separate the feet a little bit more than hip width apart, and we're going to adjust as we move. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, open the heart, and as we exhale, forward fold and arms overhead. Breathe. And slowly release the pose all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tips of the fingers in the middle on the mat. Now, if you feel that you want to separate your feet a little bit more, that's okay. You may walk your feet. So for this one, the head is moving down towards the mat. The hands are right in between your feet, and your head is going right in between your hands. So eventually they're all aligned. So you may need to play a little bit with this pose, either separate your feet. If you're very flexible, then you may want to walk your feet a little bit closer towards each other. So you may lengthen your back, and then from there, the head is moving down towards the mat. And eventually they're on the mat. And you'll feel it in your legs, your calves. Maybe in your calves, maybe in your knees, maybe on the back of your thighs, maybe in your glutes, maybe in your back. And slowly lift your head. Keep your right hand on the mat. Lift the left arm up and look up. As you exhale, release this hand, place it on the mat. Lift the opposite arm up and look up. Let's do it one more time, lifting one arm first. Releasing that hand and lifting the opposite arm up and release the hand. And now we're going to shift the weight over to the left. Lift the left heel off the mat, bend the left leg at the knee, and the toes of the right foot are pointing up. You may keep both of your hands, tips of the fingers on the mat, or palms in front of your heart center. This is also a balancing pose. I choose to create balance within myself. I choose to be peaceful, because when I'm balanced and grounded, I'm connected with my true nature, and I respond and create balance and peace around me. Slowly, hands back to center and start moving over to the right side, lifting the right heel off the mat, and the toes of the left foot are pointing up. Palms to heart center, creating balance within as we deepen the breath, shift our attention from the mind that is running constantly from past to future, but doesn't like this present moment, and as it's not interested in the present. But when we center, when we balance, we create peace within ourselves. And slowly shift the weight back to center. Heels are moving in, getting ready for goddess pose. Bend your legs at the knees, and on the next inhale, lift your arms and bend them at the elbows and slowly lower down. And if you feel like moving from side to side, like a dancing goddess, moving from side to side, from one side over to the other side. You feel like lengthening one leg and then the other one, moving with awareness, and then finding our way back to center and resting here, opening the heart. And if you feel like lifting your heels off the mat, that's also an option. Be aware of your ankles. And rest your feet on the mat. Walk the feet towards each other and back to center. Let's continue with tree pose, another balancing pose. Place the toes of the left foot on the mat or on your calf or above your knee. Palms to heart center. And let's be here. Be present. Let's check our balance, our presence. Now I invite you to lift your arms up. Open your branches, happy trees. Extend the leg to the side and lift that leg up, 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 up. And release the side. Let's try the same pose on the other side. Choose where you'd like to keep your foot. Just avoid the knee area. That's a gentle area. We don't want to misplace anything. So below the knee or above the knee, palms to heart, and let's be here. Keep breathing. I create a peaceful world within, and this is what I wish to share with others. I choose to treat others the same way I choose to treat myself, because I fully understand that what I share is what comes back to me. But I do it unconditionally, without any expectations. I just do it because I feel it and it's coming from my heart. So we are creating from our hearts. On the next inhale, lift your arms up Extend the leg to the side and lift your leg up, 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 up. And release. Let's do warrior 3. That's our next one. And for warrior 3, we're going to lift the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the right leg back and the arms are moving down so that your arms, my arms, are parallel to the floor as well as the right leg. Keep breathing, keep your arms parallel to the floor and leg. And release the side. And let's do it one more time on the other side. Kick the left leg back and the arms moving down towards the floor so that they're parallel to the floor. Keep breathing, work with your breath. And release. Release your arms. And for the next pose, the feet are almost hip-width apart. We're going to slowly lower down and with the option to lift your heels off the mat. So what we're doing is palms are in front of the heart center. Using the elbows, separate your knees and start lifting your buttocks, hips off the mat, and you may lift your heels off the mat. Pretty intense pose. And notice. Keep breathing. And almost there. Sit down all the way down to the mat. And we'll do a few movements back and forth to massage the spine, to massage the back. But before we do that one, we're going to massage the glutes. So this is what it looks like. We're going to rest the hands on the mat. The palms are facing down, and we're going to massage first the left glute muscle, moving in circular movements. I choose to take care of this part of my body. So I'm massaging my left glute muscle, circular movements. And let's do one more time. And now we're going to massage the right glute muscle. And if there's any tension or you notice any knots, you know what to focus on. We're not avoiding these areas. We're taking care of the whole body. Everything is important. Every part is important. Every part of the body has a special function, and it's needed for the whole to function well. And back to center. And since we're all part of the whole, each one of us is important. Every single one of us plays a very important role. So what we choose to create affects the whole. So we're going to continue with the next one, as we said, moving back and forth. If you have gentle back, you may place something on the mat. Otherwise, we'll be rocking back and forth, and we'll do 10 of those, going back and forth. Keep moving at your own pace. We'll move in seated. We'll meet in seated. And when you're done, just hug your legs and close your eyes. Open your eyes. And on the next inhale, we're going to lift the feet off the mat, arms by the side. This is one option to remain here. Another option is to lower down and exhale, knee and chest moving towards each other. Exhale, lower down, working with the abs, and knee and chest moving towards each other. Keep moving and breathing. And smiling. Why not smiling? That's what I choose to create, a smile. More smiles on other people's faces and on my face. I choose to share smiles. A smiley world, happy world. Keep moving. Let's do two more of those. Hands, feet on the mat. Give yourself a hug. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice how it feels in your body. And on the next inhale, open your eyes and very slowly, breath by breath, start moving down until you're on the mat. Feet touching, and using your hands, bring your feet closer to your chest. You may use a yoga strap if you can't reach your feet. And this is how it works. And you're using your yoga strap or yoga belt or any kind of belt, and that will help you bring your feet closer. And if you feel like rocking from side to side, go ahead and do so, or just remain still. And feet on the mat, arms by the side, palms facing up. And on the next inhale, bridge pose. Inhale, lift your buttocks, hips are pointing up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the buttocks and hips are pointing, ears are moving up and lower down. And let's do a few more of those movements, up and down, up and down. And next time we're going to hold the pose. Keep breathing. You may bring the shoulder blades towards each other, palms facing down. You may place your hands on your lower back if you wish. On that bone that is right below your lower back. You may lift your left leg up if you wish and release the left leg. Lift the right leg up and release the right leg and slowly lower down. Knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug and you may massage it may move from side to side as you massage your spine. And now extend your left leg and place it on the mat. Your left hand is on top of the right knee and bring your leg over to the left. And your gaze is above your right arm, which is extended shoulder height. Release this leg. Left knee moves towards the chest. Right hand on top. Bring the leg over to the right. And left arm to the left. Gaze above the left arm. Release this side as well. And before we go into Shavasana, we're going to squeeze every single muscle, facial muscle, glutes, your calves, all of your muscles, arms, thighs, everything. Squeeze every single part, every single muscle. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And as you exhale through your open mouth, you can say, ah, sigh out through your mouth. Inhale, squeeze, 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 releasing everything that's not serving as you exhale. And let's do it one more time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And rest here. Let's bring our attention to our heart. And you may say to your heart, I love myself and I choose to create a loving world through my actions, thoughts, and words. I choose to be mindful of my actions, thoughts, and words. I choose to create a loving world for myself and others as I'm mindful of my thoughts, words, and actions. And I fully understand that I'm a powerful creator and I choose to create with my heart. I love myself. 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 I love my heart. I love my heart. I love my heart. Bring your attention to your feet. And relax your feet completely. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your shins. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your buttocks. Relax your belly. Relax your lower back. Relax all of your internal organs. Relax your heart. Relax your chest. Relax your upper back. Relax your right shoulder and your right arm. Relax your left shoulder and your left arm. Relax your neck, your chin. Relax your mouth and tongue. Relax your cheeks. Relax your nose. Relax your eyes and eyelids. Relax your forehead. Relax your entire face, the entire head. Relax your whole body. I relax my body. I relax my body. My body is relaxed. I relax my body. I relax my body. My body is relaxed. I love my body. I love my body. And I choose to take a good care of myself. I love my body. I love my body. And I choose to take a good care of myself. I love myself. I love myself. And I choose to create a loving world. I love myself. I love myself. And I choose to create a loving world. I'm a powerful creator. I am. I am. I am. And very slowly, invite you to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Move your head from side to side. Wiggling toes, fingers. You may bring your arms overhead and give yourself a nice stretch. Bring the knees towards your chest and give yourself a loving hug. Loving hug to yourself. You may rock from side to side. And very slowly roll over to one side. Rest there for a moment. And when you feel ready, find your way to seated with your legs crossed, eyes closed. Let's place palms to heart center and close today's class with the sound of Om 3 times. Let's take an inhale together and exhale. Inhale to chant. Inhale together. Inhale together. Place your thumbs between the eyebrows and repeat mentally, let my thoughts be kind, and send a few kind, loving thoughts to yourself. Place your thumbs closer to your lips and repeat mentally, let my words be kind, and send a few loving, kind words to our beautiful planet, all beings in different forms, experiencing and creating on our beautiful planet. And from here, place your thumbs closer to your heart and repeat mentally, let my actions be kind, and do something kind for someone who you love, you care for. May all beings be happy, be at peace, be free from fear and negativity. May all beings come to be in a state of peace, bliss, and experience the truth. May all beings discover their true nature, create with their hearts. The light in me bows to the light in each one of you. Namaste. And thank you sincerely for joining me and for practicing together, for sharing your love, for taking care of yourself, and for sharing the love with yourself and with everyone. Together we create a better world, a loving, peaceful world for everyone. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care of yourself, and we continue on our journey on the path of light and love. God bless everyone. Namaste. And I will see you soon.